Hello, and welcome to my first video. This video is going to be on the subject of birth, but not from the physical way of giving birth, but more on the social, of how we as human beings are created at birth. Starting off with our sexuality. We are set up as primarily two groups, girl and boy, based upon our genitalia, as well as various things such as colour type, boys blue and girls green. Girls play with Barbies, boys play with Action Men. As I'm going to explain in this video, these choices are up to ourselves in the future for us to choose, and when we are younger, and they don't decide who we are for us. But we only really learn these things when we grow older, because when we're younger we don't understand and aren't able to have the freedom of choice to choose so, or do so. Various other aspects include the colour of our skin, that we are automatically represented to a particular country or nationality or place based upon where we are from, or where we are told that we are supposed to believe that we are from, even though we may change country and change language when we are older. There are a number of different aspects that are given to us, such as how we should behave, what we should like, what we shouldn't like, what we should do, but as we all become adults and grow older, we challenge these things and learn to grow as people and to experiment and diversify. So why, when we were younger, are we given such simple, basic, binary choices that very much limit us to our potential? I think it's because it makes it easier to classify people, and even when people go into their own roots and their own desires when they're older, it makes it harder than if you stay with the position that you were given when you were younger, whether it be your sexuality, your preference of skin, or where you come from, who you are, what you like, all these sorts of things. So the real point is that no one or nobody can tell you who you are or who you should be, based on any factors, whether it be from birth up until the day of death. This is a very important factor, seeing as a lot of people feel very pressured and are very self-conscious due to the fact that they are pushed towards following certain ways of being and ideals at a young age. And this is also taught in schools, and it is told to us by doctors and politicians and all other authority figures as to who we should be, what we should like. And most of the time these things do not go through. People make their own choices in the end, but it always makes it more difficult when we're being pushed and bullied into believing one way or the other. And it's always the same, it always has been the same. But there has always been niches and groups of people that have done their own thing, and it has always made life very difficult for them, because from birth everybody else has been instructed to follow orders, very much so. So I'm hoping that with this channel I can encourage you all out there to find your own niche and find your own way of being, whatever that may be, and to be proud to be that. And when you have children and they start growing up at a young age, to allow them to be able to decide for themselves who they want to become and who they want to be and how they want to be, once they are able to learn and make those choices for themselves. The rest of the topics on this channel are going to follow in a similar vein, touching on various things that can allow you to become your own person and connect with others through that, as opposed to being what you are told to be from birth and onwards. This is very important for young people, old people, people of all shapes, sizes, ages and types. We all kind of feel this struggle to belong in life, and the only way we can do that is to just decide for ourselves what we want to be, based on whatever we feel is most comfortable for ourselves, and not we were told to or subscribed to by any authority figure. Anyway, that is all for this video. Join me in my second one.